Okay, let's take a look at example 2. Look very interesting, but they gave you a squared plus b squared is equal to z and ab is equal to y. Which of the following is equivalent to 4z plus 8y? So obviously our 4z is equal to 4a squared plus b squared, and then our 8y will be equal to 8ab. Therefore 4z plus 8y will be equal to 4a squared plus 4b squared plus 8ab. Now let's restructure this into the form that we are familiar with. This is the same thing as 4a squared plus 8ab plus 4b squared. So if you remember a plus b squared, that concept, that should kind of give you a sense that this is probably in the neighborhood of, remember this is the same thing as 2 squared a squared plus 4 times this is 2 times 4ab plus 2 squared b squared, which is the same thing as 2a all squared plus 2 times 2a times 2b. You see that? Plus 2 times b also all squared. You should do a lot of practice to be able to identify this. So if you look carefully here, if I take this as my x and this is my y, then it becomes 2a plus 2b. If I square this, guess what? I end up getting 2a all squared plus 2 times 2a 2b plus 2b all squared, right? And that is what this is, and that is what is equal to. So this technically is what this has been structured. Before you even look at your answers, that is what you see. Now, if you don't want to go through this process, you can actually go ahead and distribute this direct and see which of them will give you the 4a squared plus 4b squared, like that. So that equals. So if you look carefully here, then your answer choice will be B. If I take this here, so let's go back. If you do a try and error, you can see that, well, this 2a plus 2b all squared will be 2a plus 2b, and that will be equal to 4a squared. So at least that gives you the 4a squared which we have here, and this is 2 times plus we have 2 times 2b, so that gives you 4ab plus 2b, and that also another 4ab plus 2b, which is 4b squared, and that gives us 4a squared plus this will give you 8ab plus 4b squared. So this here gives you this what we have right here, and therefore this your answer. So either you go through this process, or you can do distribute this direct, distribute this, and you distribute this and distribute, and then once you do that, you notice that this will be the only one that will give you the answer. If you look at it carefully, when you square this here, this become 16a squared, which is not that. If you also expand, this also give you 16a squared, this will actually give you 62b squared, which doesn't make any sense. This will just give you a squared, and this give you 4b squared. So even after going through the process of elimination, you probably should be able to see that this is your answer.